I want to share the story with you guys, a true story. There was once a man who was an enemy to Islam. He had 3 famous questions that no person could answer. No Islamic scholar in Baghdad could answer his 3 questions. Thus, he made fun of Islam in public. He constantly ridiculed Islam and the Muslims. One day, a small boy whose age was 10 came along and heard the man yelling and screaming at the Muslims in the street. He was challenging people to answer the 3 famous questions he was asked about. The boy stood quietly and watched. He then decided that he would challenge the man. He walked up and told the man, "I will accept your challenge." The man, out of arrogance, laughed at the boy and ridiculed the Muslims even more by saying, "A 10-year-old boy challenging me? Is this all you people have to offer?" But the boy patiently retreated his stance. He would challenge the man, and with Allah's help and guidance, he would put this to an end. The man finally accepted. The entire city gathered around a small hill where open addresses were usually made. The man climbed to the top and in loud voice asked his first question. "What is your God doing right now?" That was his question. He says, "What is your God doing right now?" The small boy thought for a little while and then told the man to climb down the hill and to allow him to go up in order to answer the question. The man says, "What? You want me to come down?" The boy says, "Yes, I need to reply my question. I mean to reply my answer to your questions, right? So please get down." The man made his way down, and the small boy climbed up with his little feet. The small child's reply was, "Oh Allah Almighty, you be my witness in front of all these people. You have just willed that a Kaffir be brought down to a low level and that a Muslim be brought to a high level." The crowd cheered and screamed, "Takbir, Takbir, Allahu Akbar." The man was humiliated, but he asked his second question. "What existed before your God?" That's his second question. He said, "What existed before your God?" The small child thought and thought and thought. Then he asked the man to count backwards. Count from 10 backwards. The man counted 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. The man counted the 10 backwards. The boy asked, "What comes before 0? Tell me what comes before 0. The man said, "I don't know. Nothing." The boy said, "Exactly. Nothing was before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for He is eternal and absolute." The crowd cheered again, "Takbir, Takbir, Allahu Akbar." The man, now completely frustrated, and asked his final question. And guess what he says? He said, "In which direction is your Allah facing?" The boy thought and thought and thought. Then he asked for a candle. A candle was brought to him. The blessed child handed it to the man and asked him to light it. The man did light the candle, and he said, "What is this supposed to prove? What is this supposed to prove?" The young boy asked, "In which direction is light from the candle is going?" From which direction is light from that candle going? The man responded, "It is going in all directions." The boy said, "You have answered your own questions. Allah's nur goes in all directions. He is everywhere. There is nowhere that He cannot be found." The crowd cheered again and said, "Takbir, Takbir, Allahu Akbar." The man was so impressed and so moved by the boy's knowledge and spirituality that he embraced Islam and became a student of that young boy. Allahu Akbar, subhanallah. And who was that young boy, ya ikhwan, ya akhawat? The young boy was one of our leaders and one of the greatest scholars, and that was Imam Abu Hanifa.